Momentum by Nemo Dev is a one-button swing 'em up. You know what one of them is, right? Let's have a look. Welcome to Pico Playtime, the video series where I play through some cool Pico 8 games to show to you, lovely people. Today's game is called Momentum, not Momentum Jam, it's called Momentum, and it's by the developer called Nemo Dev. Now, this game, let's load up the title screen because it is rather nice. This game started off live as a Game Jam entry, and I think that's why it's listed on Splorer as Momentum Jam. The game seems to be called Momentum as far as I can tell, so that's what I'm going to be calling it. It was made for the Illinois State Summer 2022 Game Jam, where the theme was Momentum. So there you go. This game definitely met the theme. No, there is more than just the name in this game, which fits into the theme of Momentum. It's a single button game, which is always a very sensible design choice for making a Game Jam game. It stops you from making a game that is far too big in scope to make in a week, because this game was made in a week. So yeah, let's give it a look then. On the title screen, not a lot to see on here. We've got, as you can see, music, or here perhaps, music by Gruber. Yes, it's another game that uses Gruber's music. We have got a practice mode where we can play levels that we've already completed. I think it's all the ones we've already completed. No, you can play any level on the practice mode, so that's nice. We can change the hook mode. Not entirely sure what that does. I think that was something that was added post-jam. Yeah, I've not experimented with that. I'm pretty happy with how it plays anyway. You've got a best times thing, so as you can see, I got halfway through the game before deciding, you know what, this would make a really good Pico Playtime video. So yeah, the levels, I mean, level 1 there, 2.11 seconds. It takes quite a bit longer than that. You'll see. Anyway, let's get into things then. It's a very simple game, this. It's a one-button game, so don't need to talk too much about the controls. And it has a lovely tutorial. I always appreciate when people bother to put tutorials into their games. You can hear, there's Gruber's music setting off now. The track is called Nostalgia, which is on one of his music packs. So yeah, I always appreciate it when Game Jam entries, especially Game Jam entries, have tutorials built in. Tutorials are very time consuming to make. It's very easy to get them wrong, but they do massively help a game, massively help to get the idea of a game across, because, you know, especially with things like this, it can be quite hard at first. This explains it really nicely. So let's go on then. Press X to unhook. So yeah, if you press X to unhook, you let go and your little person flies through the air and either crashes into their heart, level complete, or smashes into the wall. Oh dear. So yeah, our task in each level is to reclaim our heart, which is quite a nice idea, and that's a very nicely rendered heart, I must say. Really cool graphics in this game. I love the palette. It's the standard Pico 8 palette. I just really like the choice of colours, and also I like the little Easter eggs. There's a little Pac-Man ghost hiding out in the on those floor tiles. Nice touch. So yeah, but you basically have to let go of the hook and try and hit the heart in an effective way. Now, as you can see, that took me 28 seconds there. You can do things much quicker. So you press X. You can press X again whilst you're mid-air to hook onto a new hook and then carry on your journey. Hook at the right time to keep momentum. So this is where the momentum theme of the Game Jam is kind of also revisited. So if there, you could kind of, it was a bit hard to see, but if you don't hook on at the right angle, you lose a lot of speed, and that will obviously slow down your level completion. So if I try and, that wasn't too bad. So you can see, a really nice feature of this is the way that it shows you the path that you took after each level. Obviously, because I'm talking a lot, you can see there's a big path just going around the initial hook. It's really cool. That it kind of reminds me of the oh, it's too far away. It kind of reminds me of how at the end of a level in Super Meat Boy, I cannot talk and play this game at the same time. It kind of reminds me of how at the end of a level in Super Meat Boy, it would show you your successful path through the game, as well as all of your hundreds usually with me, or the many hundreds of unsuccessful runs. So yeah, it's always cool seeing. Oh no, that's rubbish. Oh, rubbish. No, so slow. It's always cool seeing how you got through a level, and the curve shapes that it draws are very satisfying. I don't know what it is about them that's satisfying, but something about it I like. So, as you can see, the levels get more and more complex. We need to... Oh, we stalled that time. Yeah, we need to kind of path our way around, trying our best to conserve momentum. It kind of... It feels like you could make this into like a space-themed game. Oh, there we go. I've not managed to complete a level like that before. Still attached, I should say. Yeah, it kind of... You could imagine this being changed into a space theme, where you kind of orbiting around planets, maybe. Oh, wow. That's... that wasn't the most direct route there. Oh! So, it's a really cool design for the game, this, because it's sort of a puzzle game, but there's a lot of reflex in it as well. So it's kind of a mixture, a really fun mixture of kind of puzzle and kind of arcade or action game, which is a really cool thing to see. I have a thing for puzzle games that have kind of action elements in, because you get lots of puzzle games which can kind of function almost like board games, where it's, you know, there's no kind of timing element. So it's nice to see that. And oh, it's good, this game. It's as you can see, there's a certain amount of timing. If you haven't got a certain amount of timing, then there's a certain amount of luck involved in completing the levels. You have to, ideally, you want to kind of... Oh, that was rubbish. I lost all speed there. Although it does make it a lot easier. No, that was bad. Oh, am I going to do it? No. The slower you go, it does make it somewhat easier to kind of latch on. And as you can see on this level, we kind of want to try and get as close to kind of 90 degrees when we release as possible, to try and take a kind of short path and not have too short a rope, a harness. I don't know what you call it. The thing that attaches us to these hooks. We could do with some more names of things in this game. It's very hard to explain what I mean. Oh, that was good. It's so satisfying seeing those lines go around. So, yeah, it's only a simple game. It is a game jam game after all, but it is a perfectly formed game. Very nice graphics, nice little graphical touches like the like the particle effects, just to give things a little bit more polish. I haven't played the jam version of the game yet, but it'd be very interesting to see what has been added post jam. Oh, this is appalling. That was an appalling one. Because this just feels like a finished, well, of course it feels like a finished game. It is a finished game. Yeah, it doesn't feel like a jam game, I should say. Even though, yeah, once you know that, it is kind of obvious that it is, because it is so simple. But that simple idea, well executed, that's what you want in a game jam, really. Oh, right, that was interesting. I've never done that level in that way before. Oh, rubbish. I say I've never done that level in that way before. That's only the second time I've done that level, but I was kind of hooked around the outside of the block, wasn't I? Ooh, sehr gut. That wasn't sehr gut, though. Looks like we have to go another... take another trip round. Oh, there's another little character up there I've just noticed in the floor. Oh, we need exceptional aim in this one, don't we? Right, okay. I know what I kind of have to do. Oh, there is hooks through the... Oh, look, there's hooks outside of the level. So we could Well, I didn't need to, but we could possibly re-aim ourselves, maybe. Anyway, if you want to play this game, because I'm getting well into this now, if you want to play this game, you can play it via Splore. I don't think it's on itch. I will have a quick look, but I didn't see anything linked on the Pico 8 page, and Nemo doesn't seem to have a Twitter account or anything, so I can't find much more information on this game. You can go and check it out, though, by visiting the Pico 8 forums, where you can play it for free. Or you can play it in Splore like I am doing. Oh, that could have been better, couldn't it? Yeah, a lot of skill in this game. A lot of room for, what would you call it? It's a game with like a low difficulty floor, but a high difficulty ceiling. Is that the right term I'm looking for? Or skill ceiling. That's it. Easy to pick up, hard to master. Wow, that I got there in a roundabout way, didn't I? In many ways, you can get to the ends of the levels in this game in a roundabout way. Oh, the puns just keep on coming thick and fast, don't they? It's brilliant. Anyway, I'm starting to just jabber on pointlessly. You need to go and play this game, so I'm going to finish things off right now. As you may have noticed, I haven't bothered putting the link in the video anymore because I don't think anyone's probably using that, and it's much nicer to have a nice picture of the Pico 8 cart down below my face instead of a link. So there you go. If you do want to play this game, there is a link in the description where it should be. Anyway, I'm going to try and finish this thing off. Go and play this game. Go and follow Nemo Dev over on the Pico 8 forum where you can see his other games. He's made a couple of other cool games which I've enjoyed much. Oh, I'm getting stuck here. So yeah, go and check everything out. Go and click on all those links and enjoy this cool, fun game. Another one-button game. I'm getting quite a few of these now, aren't I? Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.